Good morning, all. Thanks for joining. Am I audible?
Yeah, Rajesh.
Okay. So, do you have any questions in the previous class? No questions. Thank you. So, today I'm going to explain a very important topic. Docker Compose. Let me share my screen. Can you please confirm? Is my screen is visible to everyone?
Yes, Rajesh, but only black screen we are seeing.
Yeah, okay. Guys, if you want to create any images, and the image need to be created as a container. So, what are the steps you will be creating normally? Anyone can tell me steps. What are the steps you will be following to create a container?
Docker pull, image name.
Directly Docker pull. Docker pull is after creating the image, you will pull the image. Okay. I'm asking from the initial level to create image, and image will be converting into container and run your application. That process I'm asking. So what is the first step? Create a Docker file. So next step, create Docker image from Docker file. What's the third step? Create Docker
Container.
container from
Docker image.
Docker image, correct. So then fourth step,
Run the container.
run the Docker
Container.
container. So these all steps you are performing, right? So if these all steps, if I automated with a single script, all the jobs we can run in a single command, that will be very easy, right? The job will be very easy. So this all the task can be performed with the Docker Compose. Okay. There is a service called Docker Compose. With the Docker Compose, we can build a complete container, complete network, complete setup without manual intervention with a single line of command. So most of the companies, they'll be creating the Docker Compose only. Okay. Because of it's a safe and the fastest method to creating a Docker containers in real-time world. So if I want to explain this, I need one fresh environment. So who will be sharing your screen to set up this Docker Compose to create the container and create the images and create the Docker file from Amazon Ubuntu environment? Who will be sharing your screen?
Rajesh, can I share my screen?
Definitely. So is your Ubuntu machine is ready now?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Are you able to see now?
So guys, now we are going to check that our lab. So before deploying an application, is there any services running or not? We can check that. Then we can proceed for doing the Docker Compose. Okay. So go to Amazon Web Services. Go to Amazon Web Services. So now the Mumbai Ubuntu Docker server is running. Go to PuTTY. Now here you can check that if config, ifcno, sorry, config, if config. Enter. So command is not working. So you need to run the command to get the IP address and network configuration. NetTools you need to install. AP space install. Sorry, apt space install space net-tools. Net. Enter. Yeah. Now the NetTools is installing on this Ubuntu system. Perfect. So now can clear the screen and you can check if config. In Windows machine, IP config, in Linux machines, if config. Now can see that IP address is 172.31.50.14. Okay, copy that IP address. And you can go to internet browser, and you can paste that IP address and followed by colon 8080. I'm going to deploy a new application, Tomcat application with the port number 8080. after Docker Compose completion. So before that, I'm checking whether it's working or not. Hit enter. So page cannot be reached. Maybe is the port number 8080 is not allowed on the security group. Let's check that.
No.
Go to EC2 console, select the instance. Select the instance first of all. Listen to
Okay.
that.
Okay.
Please. Go back to the instance. Go back to the instance. Select the instance. And the instance is assigned to which security group. You need to check the below. Details, security. Select the security tab. Little bit scroll down. Little bit. Yeah, done. So now can click on that security group, the default security group. So now here edit inbound rule. Scroll down. The right click edit inbound rules. See, already port is opened. So little bit scroll up. So custom TCP 8080 port is already open from web world. Okay, so but the page is not working. Clear. So now we can go ahead to create a. Now we can create a Docker Compose to set up this environment. Docker Compose to set up the environment. Just give me a minute. Okay, now clear the screen. Clear the screen, please. So if you want to create a Docker Compose, so first you need to install the Docker Compose plugin on the Docker environment. Some computers, if you are installed the Docker Compose also install automatically. In case if it is not installed, you need to install step by step. So the first step is you need to update the operating system. So the command is apt-get space update. apt-get space update. This command will update your operating system. And your applications also will get updated. Hit enter. Next step, you need to install the Docker Compose. So run the command apt-get install. apt-get space install space Docker apt-get space install space Docker hyphen compose hyphen plugin. Don't use capital letters. Please don't use the capital letters. Just listen my instructions and you can do that, brother. Session is recording. Kindly please follow my instructions. Can you please come out of from mute?
Okay, brother.
రాజగోపాల్ మీరు
Yeah.
చేయకండి సార్ నాకు
Okay.
క్లాస్ రికార్డ్ అవుతుంది కదా మళ్ళీ రికార్డ్ చూసుకోవాలంటే కష్టంగా ఉంటుందేమో ఓకేనా
Okay.
ప్లీజ్
Okay.
మీరు తెలిసినా వదిలేయండి నన్ను ఫాలో అవ్వండి సరిపోతుంది
Okay.
సో రిమూవ్ దట్ కమాండ్స్ ప్లీజ్ until docker you can remove until docker please remove so docker hyphen compose hyphen plugin. Enter. Okay, unable to install. So then you can do one thing. apt space install space docker hyphen compose.
Docker compose.
Hit enter. Y. Type Y and hit enter. Now Docker Compose plugin is installing on the Ubuntu system. Now clear the screen, please. So for creating the Docker image, we are using Docker file, right? And giving the instructions to create a Docker image. Now you want to create a complete container by using the Docker Compose. Okay. So Docker hyphen compose file you need to create. So that means, so current location, wherever you are looking, so like a /home /Ubuntu, in that location, you need to create a file name called a Docker hyphen compose file. Docker hyphen compose file. So VI space Docker hyphen compose dot YML.
Small letters are
అన్ని స్మాల్ లెటర్స్ అండి క్యాపిటల్ లెటర్స్
Okay.
అసలు ఉండదు లైనెక్స్ లో
okay.
ఓకేనా ఎక్కడైనా ఉంటే మనం స్పెసిఫిక్ చేస్తాం సో
Okay.
డాకర్ ఫైల్ అనే చోట నేను డి అని పెట్టుంటాను క్యాపిటల్ డి అని చెప్తుంటాను ఓకే
Okay.
రైట్ సో నో అగైన్ యూఆర్ నాట్ ఫాలోయింగ్ ద ప్రాసెస్
Okay.
సో VI space docker hyphen compose dot YML. So YML is YAML configuration file. So YAML scripting is just like a Python. So even compared to Python, YAML is so easy. So now we are going to write a script in YAML and we are going to create a Docker container, Docker image by using the Docker compose method. Hit enter. So now you are into VA editor. So in that VA editor, you are going to write your complete your YAML program. So press I for inserting your data and indentation must be followed. Indentation must be followed because of its YAML configuration. So first you need to tell that what is the version of Docker. What is the version of Docker? So version 1, version 2, version 3, there are 3 versions are there. The current running version is version 3. And if any application compatibility, you can set version 2 also. Now the latest version we are going here, version 3. So all are lower cases only, small letters, no capital letters. Version colon space inverted quotes, single inverted quotes. Between that single inverted quotes,
Okay.
number 3 you need to type.
Number 3. Yes.
and close it. Close it means single quote and hit enter.
Yeah.
So now this is a version. And I think you're giving some 2 spaces. Don't give the 2 spaces.
Okay.
And you can directly type services. Now we are giving the services. So what services we are going to? I'm going to deploy a web application. So put colon and hit enter. Now here inside one minute and మీరు ముందుకు వెళ్ళిపోతున్నారండి actually.
Okay.
So please.
Okay.
Take and please. So give 2 spaces. Give 2 spaces. So now
Okay.
it's automatically, whenever you're typing that, automatically give the indentation. Sometimes it's required, sometimes not required. So under the services, you are going to write some program. So now I'm going to deploy Tomcat service. So now give the name called Tomcat. Give Tomcat. Colon. Now under this Tomcat, we are going to create it. So under the Tomcat, we are going to create a services. Once hit enter, automatically it'll give the indentation under the Tomcat. You can give the name called image. Colon, space. Now you need to provide the image name from hub.docker.com. So now we can check that in a web world, internet. So what is the Tomcat version right now is currently running. So go to internet, open a new tab, hub.docker.com. And in the search, you can type Tomcat. Yeah. Scroll down a little bit. I think version is 9. Okay. So you can go back to the commands. I think 11 is running, but 9 is mostly relevant for that. Okay. Go back. Back వెళ్ళిపోండి. So go back to the PuTTY console. I mean to say, go back to the PuTTY console. Yeah.
Okay.
So now can give the Tomcat image name Tomcat colon 9.0. So now this indication, it will pull the image from the where? Where it will pull the image.
Docker.
Exactly. Exactly. So now hit enter. So give 2 backslash, that was sorry, 2 times backspace, 2 times backspace. Backspace ni 2 సార్లు ప్రెస్ చేయమని చెప్పాను మిమ్మల్ని.
Okay.
One more time.
Sorry.
This is actual currently you're looking. So now in this area, you need to go back to the 2 steps back.
Okay.
Perfect. Now you can type the ports. Ports. Colon. Hit enter. Hyphen. Space. Double quotes. Double quotes. Between the double quotes, 8080 colon 8080. So that means internal and external both are running with 8080. So ports are only 4 digits, brother. So 8080 colon 8080. And close the double quotes. Now enter. Now you have to maintain the indentation the exact below of the ports. Now your line should be then write the below exactly of the port. Port
Okay.
డైరెక్ట్ గా మీరు రన్ చేసేటానికి కర్సర్ పెట్టుకోండి. వన్
ఇక్కడ
స్టెప్ బ్యాక్ అదేనండి మీరు ఉన్న కర్సర్ ఏదైతే ఉందో పోర్ట్
Okay.
ఉంది కదా పోర్ట్స్
ఆ,
ఆ పోర్ట్ కి లైన్ కింద ఉండేటట్టుగా చూసుకోవాలా.
ఓకే
సైడ్ కి వచ్చేసింది అది. బ్యాక్ స్పేస్ కొట్టే రాదా
ఓకే
రవి సార్ రాజా
సరే
బ్యాక్ స్పేస్ ప్రెస్ చేస్తే నీకు స్టెప్
Okay.
బ్యాక్ రాదా కర్సర్?
వస్తుంది
అంతే కదా దాంట్లో
అంతే,
ఏముండదు
అంతే.
ఇంకా.
ఓకే
ఇంకొకసారి కొట్టండి. నేను అదే చెప్తున్నానండి.
ఓకే నేను
ఇండెంటేషన్ మెయింటైన్ చేయమని చెప్తున్నాను.
ఓకే ఓకే
Now everything we are writing under the Tomcat. So like image I'm selecting, ports I'm selecting, volume I'm selecting. If a network, if you need a network I'm selecting, everything I'm writing under the Tomcat.
Okay.
So that means each and every category.
Okay.
Service. Like volumes. Type volumes. Colon and hit enter. Now give it hyphen. Space. Dot /. Now I'm giving the location. That means variable I'm setting up that. Okay, my web application will be running on so-and-so location on the Ubuntu operating system. So I'm setting up that. So the name is web app : /USR /local /Tomcat /web apps /root. All 4 letters are capital letters.
రూట్ ఆల్
Yes, it's a case sensitive. Root is a capital letter. That's it. So your job is over. Your job is over. Clear? Any other question? So I think everything looks good. So then we can save the configuration file. Press escape. Colon WQ exclamatory mark. Enter. Now can type ls. Docker compose file is saved or not? Yes, perfect.
Yes.
Now what we need to do, we need to set up a login page. So can you create a directory mkdir space web app. Enter. Now can type ls. So now one directory was created, web app. So cd space web app. Now you're logging into web app. Now here we can create one sample JavaScript file. Okay, we'll create some JavaScript file or maybe HTML file. Anything would be fine. So create a sorry, create means don't write create. So
Okay.
VI editor.
Okay, sorry. Okay. VI
space index.html. Hit enter. So go to Google. Go to Google. Sample HTML web page code. Sample HTML web page code. Enter. Go to below any of the website. If any sample code is there, just you can copy that. Yeah, you can copy that one. Now can go to the putty. Now can go to the putty and press I. And you can paste the data. Escape. Actually, this content, everything they'll be provided by your developer. So you don't want to write anything. Just that's why I was taking this code from internet. Colon WQ exclamatory, and you can save the configuration. So almost job is done. So your data is ready and your environment is ready. So now you have to create your container by using a single command. So one step back, cd space dot dot, cd space dot dot. So wherever your Docker compose file is available, YAML file, in that place you need to run the command docker-compose, docker-compose space up space -d. Enter. Now it is pulling the Tomcat image. Now it's creating the image and the image will be converting into container. So now entire process will be automatically doing. You don't want to do anything. So next time anything you want to change. So you just go to the Docker compose file and you have to modify it. That's it. See guys, download a newer image for Tomcat 9.0, creating Ubuntu Tomcat _1. You can check that. Docker images, Docker space images. Yeah, right. Tomcat. Perfect. So next Docker space -ps.
Docker space
-ps. Enter. Sorry, Docker ps, right?
Yeah.
Docker ps, sorry. See guys, that Tomcat 9.0 application is working fine. Now you can go to browser. Now can go to browser. Go to EC2 instance. Go to EC2 instance and take the public IP address. Copy the public IP as 52.66.247.152.
Yes.
Go to new tab in the browser and you can paste and followed by :8080. Hit enter. Enter. It's working fine, right?
Yes.
So that's it. So actually I clubbed two things. Docker Compose I explained, and parallelly I explained about a website, how you can delivering on the web world. So both I clubbed, I have explained it today. Okay. So any questions as of now? Almost all the topics are completed except the Docker networking. Okay. Docker networking is only one topic is pending. I'll explain last. Okay. Because of it's a little bit tricky subject. So that's why I was not confusing you guys. I'll explain in the last. Only one topic is pending now. Docker networking, volumes, these concepts are pending. I will complete in one session. Either possibility, tomorrow I'll complete the topic. Maximum I'll try to complete tomorrow. You can play with your any application you can create from the Docker now. So take this weekend. Okay. So please spend some time and you can create multiple images. So let's see how many people will create how many images on your hub.docker account. Let's see. So there's a challenge, guys, in your WhatsApp group. Okay. In your WhatsApp group, everybody you're able to ping, right?
Yes.
It's possible. So let's see. You can ping your hub.docker account. Okay. So maybe if Ravi is giving a 2 images, if Ramya will be sending 4. So just take a spirit that you have to update it. Don't share your WhatsApp. Can you please stop?
Okay. Okay.
Right. So let's see how many people will create how many images on the hub.docker.com. By end of Sunday, okay, tomorrow, let's see how many people will create how many images on hub.docker.com. This is a challenge work. Yeah, Ramya.
Rajesh, yeah. Actually, we have you have created one web app file, right?
Hmm.
So in that web app file, we should have all the code relevant to the project, right?
Any your web development
I
files are
mean,
there,
we have
right? That files
we
you
have
can
placed
copy it.
only index.html, right? In this place, we'll have all the project files.
Exactly. Project files you need to keep there. Maybe it's a
Okay.
JSP file or maybe a XML file or maybe ASP.NET file, any whatever the application you're developing in that content, you can use it. I just given the sample example HTML file.
Yes, yes. I have one doubt here. So if we have two folders, like one is for API and one is for UI project, then how we can manage the Tomcat, as I don't have much knowledge on this. So I have used
No,
the
that is not
WordPress
your work,
IIS.
Ramya. Ramya, I told you, no. Web application is not your task. Your deployment is only your task.
Yeah, deploying only. So we have
So
two projects.
as a developer, they will give you a zip file. Okay. That zip file you can download from internet and you can extract on the so and so location. Automatically the file will come. You know extract command, right? In Google, go to
Yes,
Google
yes.
and Linux extract command for a zip file. So they'll give you some kind of command. That command you can use, that you can zip it from the curl. That's it.
Yeah, we can do, but what I'm asking is like we use the IIS. So currently in the Windows machine, we'll use the IIS web servers, right? So in that web servers, if we have two projects like API and UI, we'll map UI project to that in that website, so that the APIs and UI will be, I mean, UI project will be displayed and the backend APIs will be called, and all together project will work. So, coming to the Tomcat, so how can I mean, use the UI project path here?
That's what I'm telling. So can you please share your Putty console? Ravi,
Not
Sir Raja,
actually.
Raja.
Yeah.
No. I'm asking Raja. So clear screen and go to CD space web app. So this web app folder, Ramya, it's your complete application configuration file, especially in Windows. C inet www root folder is there. You remember in Windows machine?
Yes.
So that is a recommending for this folder in Linux machine. Okay.
Okay.
So
Yeah, now
this
got it.
folder will representing, hey, in this folder, whatever the web content is developed by developer, all the like API files, backend files, README files, whatever it is. Okay. All
Okay.
files will be storing here. So this file we need to access through Tomcat. So Tomcat will pick up this location. How I'm telling that you need to take this file? You know, right? I already given the script in the docker-compose ./web app equal to I given the link. You remember?
Yes, volumes in the
That's volumes.
volumes
The volume will
column.
be
Yeah.
referring the volume will be referring to this pointer only.
Okay. That means this is a path for that
If you go to the root
INET,
now, if you go
similar
to
to
the
the
root,
INET
it will be
2.
pointing to here. So this
Yes.
is some in HTML file is already is available. This file will get work. So can you please type ls? The index.html file is there.
Yes. Yeah, I
Type
got
ls
that.
and hit enter. Type ls, hit enter. You can put any file. All your application file, you can keep it in this folder.
Yeah, got it.
Like that, you can create multiple applications like a web app, right? You can rename it to web app 1, web app 2, web app 3, but web app 1 will be 8080 if you're running the port number. Web app 2 should be 8081. You need to change the port number.
Okay.
Same server, we can run multiple applications. That's
websites.
multiple containers, basically.
Yes.
It will share the same host IP address. It will share the same host IP address and with the different port numbers.
Port numbers.
Some XYZ port number, sorry, XYZ IP address with the port number 8080. Same port number XYZ IP address 8081, 8082, like that multiple applications you can. Multiple applications means multiple containers you need to run.
Okay. What is the max ports we can use with the web?
65,535 ports.
Oh, okay. That is
10242, 10242. Actually, 65,535 ports are there. But 1023, it's a well-known ports. And 10242, 49,151 is a registered ports. And 49,152 to 65,535 is a dynamic ports. These are the three ranges are there.
Okay.
If you go to Google and you can check the port ranges,
Yeah,
you'll get it.
I will check.
Okay. I already explained one time in the networking concept.
Yes,
Maybe you forgot.
no. I got it. Whenever you said 65,000, and so I got that case in the AWS classes. We have done this, right? So I got that.
I explained already. Yeah. Only one topic is pending. So one topic means one session is pending for networking and volumes. Okay, if the two concepts I explained, so we can finish the Docker. And guys, meanwhile, if anyone is pending any items, you please ping me personally, WhatsApp. Okay, you know my number, right? You please ping me personally.
Rajesh, one more question.
Yes, please.
Yeah. One is we have. Sorry, one. Yeah, we have Docker file and Docker compose file. Two files are there, right? So in the Docker file also we are we are using the image from the Docker Hub, and we are creating the images, right, in the Docker file, it seems.
Only Docker file is using for only creating the images, not the containers. From the images to you're creating some Docker, run the Docker services and all, right? It's taking a long time for managing it. So that's the reason Docker Compose we are using here.
Okay. For running the containers, we are using
It's a kind of
Compose.
automation. It's a kind of automation.
For creating the images and all, we are using
Entire
Docker
environment in single file. Entire environment in single file. So have you heard the name called infrastructure as a code?
Yes.
Same kind of concept.
Yeah. Okay.
Terraform. cloud
Yeah,
formation,
correct. Loomi.
similar
Yeah,
kind
so
of
many
concept,
vectors.
similar kind of concept.
Okay. Then we can use the Docker Compose instead of Dockerfile. No?
Not instead, the overall complete task we can do with the Compose.
Okay.
Only for image preparations you can do with the Docker image, Docker
But running
file.
the containers and itself, so we
Again, you
can
need to run individually.
altogether we can use Docker Compose with the image name and running the containers, port numbers and all.
So normally, suppose I'll tell you one situation. So you are a DevOps engineer and you created one image on your company. So that file you have keep it in hub.docker.com. So they have some address. The image have some address. That address you can
Yeah.
give it in the compose file. It will create, right?
Yes,
That's
obviously.
it. Very simple. You don't want Docker compose file now again. So with a Docker compose, you can refer the image and it will take and you can build a application by using the content.
Yeah, in this case, we can use Docker Compose only, right, to run the
Docker
containers.
compose. Docker file is not required because of
Yes.
already created image, right? On hub.docker.com or maybe Amazon ECR. Huh?
Yeah. Yeah.
You can take it.
Only we should use whenever the latest code have been pushed to the to
Not
our
like that.
application. Then we
Not like
can
that.
use the new
Based on your
image. Yeah?
compatibility. Based on your
Okay.
compatibility. Maybe your application is compatible with Tomcat version 8. You need to select 8 only, right?
Yes.
But I'm taking a at least medium version. Right now is 11 is going. I have taken 9.0, right?
Yes.
Even if you're taking 11 also, it will work. You can check that. A Tomcat : 11.0, you can try for that. Definitely it will work.
Yes. Why? Because it's sample code, right? So it's not
Exactly.
the case with the exact application.
Suppose if the same website, if you want to run with some content, some HTML content, okay, we can run live application also with the port number 8080. Shall we try? Maybe it's working, definitely. Maybe if you are not working, tomorrow also I'll do that. So anyhow, you're already in the same place. Can you please go to browser, Raja? Go to browser and a new browser. That means new tab. Type WinSCP download. Type WinSCP download.
SCP. Yeah.
SCP download. This is a file which will help to copy the data from Windows machines to Linux machine. Go to the first website. Scroll down and click download WinSCP 6.1.1 11 MB file. Wait. And double click that setup. No. Yeah. Double click the setup. Install for all users. Accept. Next. Next. Click install. And click finish. So whatever the promotional page is coming, you can close this window. I muted Raja, don't worry. So now you can go to the WinSCP, which is already open in your taskbar. You can see the right bottom corner. Yeah, that's one. You can click on that. So this is a window. There's a two screen is coming. So left screen and right screen after you logging in. So now here you can enter the public IP address of the Linux server, which you created on Amazon EC2. So we can paste that public IP address of your Amazon EC2 instance. Yeah. Paste here, and in the right side, there is an advanced option is there. Click on advanced option. On the right side, advanced option is there. The instructions follow చేయట్లేదు మీరంతే. So right side in that small window, after you enter the IP address, the port number 22 is there. Below the port number 22, advanced option is available. Click on that. Perfect. So now here, there is an option called SSH in the left side, authentication. Authentication. The below authentication is there. Click on that. Now here it is asking private key file in the right side. So there's a three dots is there at the end of the line. Click on that. And wherever the key pair file you have stored on your system for the Ubuntu operating system, you need to select that file and click open it. Now click OK. Now click login. Click login. Now it will ask username. Click yes. And type username is Ubuntu. Click OK. Perfect. So now you can see, guys, right side, your web app folder is there. Open the web app folder. Now this is the index.html file is there. Now I'm going to update a customized website now. So how you can update the customized website? So I don't want to be write a line by line code and creating the images and all. Ready-madely I can download from free-css.com website. So in the backside your website browser, go to the new tab. In the browser, go to new tab. You can search like a free HTML websites download. Free HTML websites download. Enter. Now you can see there's a first website free-css.com. Open that website, and whichever the website you're liking, you please select that website and open in a large screen. Whichever the website you're liking, you please open that file. Okay, Antique Cave. So now scroll down. Scroll down. Now there is option called download option is there below. Okay. Click on download. The complete setup file will be downloaded in a zip folder in your system. In the right side, the file is downloaded. Open the folder. Open the folder. Right click. And extract all. Click on extract all. Click extract. Perfect. So now these all files will be stored in your download folder only. Real estate HTML template. So can go back to the WinSAP. Go back to the WinSAP. So in the left side, the screen, there's up arrow key is there. Up arrow key. Yeah, that one. No. The below one folder only. The first folder. The below the first folder is up arrow key. Yeah, that's one. So that one is a previous folder. Click on that. Click on that one more time. So go to downloads here, the below. See, Macan free website is there. Open that. Now open this real estate template page. in the left side, Control A, press Control A, press Control A. And just drag and drop into the right side. Just drag and drop with your mouse to the left to right. Left to right, yes. And click OK. I think you need a permission. So permission, how can you provide? 1 minute. Go to your putty, please, quickly. chmod space 777 space /home /Ubuntu /webpage. Enter.
E should not be there in chmod. We should remove E.
chmod. So chmod. E తీసేయండి. Now hit enter. Perfect. No such file directory. Web app అండి. Web page card. Web app. Enter. Perfect. Now can go to the WinSCP. Now can close it, and once again we can drag and drop the file. Perfect. Now the files are copying. Even these files you need to copy from internet and you can extract. That also you can do it in the Compose itself. Extract command. Okay. Yes. Skip all. Skip all. Now can go to the browser. Now can go to the browser. Previously you opened the 52.66. The page is there, right? Refresh the page. Open a copy that address and you can open in a new tab. Not working. Maybe the index.html file, maybe it's not updated. I think so. Go back to the WinSCP. Go back. Yeah. Open that index.html file in the right side. In the right side. Select the file. Index.html file. Right click. That's the main problem. So close it. Close it. And you can delete the file. Index.html file, you can delete it. Perfect. Now in the left side, there's index.html file is there. Just double click and open. And what is the content is there? I think it's a very big content will be there. Yeah, perfect. Now can close this window. Now can copy paste it. That means drag and grab the file. Now can check that. Perfect. Perfect. So that's it, guys. This web application is running on Docker. Yeah. Any questions? No questions?
Rajesh, in this we can number of applications we can run, right?
You can run number of applications. No problem. So next, we have given the command is Docker up, right? Huh? Docker up. Now can give the command Docker hyphen compose. No. Docker hyphen compose. No, can go back to the previous folder, brother. CD space dot. Okay. Now can run the command Docker hyphen compose space down. Enter. Okay, now can check Docker space PS. Nothing is there. Now can go and check your web application is running or not. Copy the web address. You can open in a new tab and you can check that. Your main Docker container is down. How it will work? Actually, completely remote. So it will not work. Understand? అందరికి అర్థమైందా?
Yes.
I hope everything is clear, huh? Perfectly clear. So whatever you spent these many days, almost more than 5 sessions in Docker. So final output is today we have seen. Huh? That's really good. Okay. Thank you guys.